SpaceX is a company founded in 2002 by Elon Musk, who is the same man who created Tesla Motors, PayPal, and SolarCity. His goal with this company was to one day bring space travel to Mars and to make space travel more cost efficient. SpaceX is a private company that is first of its kind to design, manufacture, and test rockets for space travel. This company hires a multitude of STEM fields, including many engineers in areas of software engineering, hardware engineering, propulsion engineering, just to name a few. The headquarters are located in Hawthorne, California, but has offices in Houston, Texas, Chantilly, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. The launch development location is in McGregor, Texas, and has launch sites at Cape Canaveral Air Force Base in Florida and the Vandenberg Air Force Base in California. Since being founded in 2002, SpaceX has completed a large array of projects, many of them setting records for this private company. In 2010, the first feat was accomplished when rocket Dragon was returned from low Earth orbit, which was the first to do so for a private company. In 2012, Falcon 9, a 9-engine rocket, delivered Dragon into space, where it went to the International Space Station to deliver cargo, then returned back to Earth. The following year, Grasshopper, another rocket, completed a half-mile journey, hovered, then returned back to Earth. That same year, Falcon 9 made again records by using the first private spacecraft to attain GTO, geosynchronous transfer orbit. The Falcon 9 in 2014 completed a landing in the Atlantic Ocean, and then in 2015 completed the first landing on Launch Pad 1 after bringing 11 satellites into orbit. The most recent accomplishment is the drone ship landing. On top of these three rockets, there is also the Falcon Heavy that has a different design and will often lift off in 2017, and SpaceX is working on placing satellites into orbit.
More than 80% of the rockets are made under the company's own roof, which is cost-effective and cuts down on product transportation. The engines in SpaceX products are unique in number and how they are grouped. There's a single engine for the Falcon, 9 engines for Falcon 9, and the Falcon Heavy will have 3 groups of 9 engines, making a total of 27. By making each spacecraft the same, regardless of its purpose, the cost, time, and materials needed to make them would be decreased. From SpaceX floor plan design and their cost-effective building methods, they are now the company that produces the most rocket engines, and they are continuing to grow. Falcon 9 is a 2-stage rocket that was designed to safely transport satellites and send the small spacecraft Dragon into orbit. The first stage is made up of 9 Merlin engines that send the rocket into space. It also contains aluminum lithium alloy tanks filled with liquid oxygen and rocket-grade kerosene. The second stage, which is also made from aluminum lithium alloy, delivers the payload into orbit and is powered by a Merlin vacuum engine. The 2 stages are connected by the inner stage. Unlike most rockets, Falcon 9 uses an all-pneumatic stage separation system that allows it to be tested on the ground.
Weighing more than 3 million pounds, Falcon Heavy can transport more weight than any other heavy lifting rocket, making it the world's most powerful rocket. It is made up of 2 stages. And the first stage is made up of 3 cores that can generate 5.13 million pounds of thrust and lift off. The second stage delivers the payload to orbit following the separation of the first stage cores. The Dragon is a small spacecraft that can orbit up to 2 years. It has a launch payload mass of more than 13,000 pounds and has a return payload of more than 6,500 pounds. Its pressurized section, which can hold both cargo and humans, has a volume of almost 900 cubic feet.
There is a contract with NASA from 2016 to 2019 that plans for 6 additional trips to the International Space Station to bring cargo and other supplies, on top of the already determined 20 trips. SpaceX is planning on sending 2 private citizens to the moon next year, and is also planning to make trips to the International Space Station with a crew in 2017. Currently, SpaceX is focused on reusable launch vehicles. The motivation for developing reusable launch vehicles is that it will reduce the cost of space travel greatly, therefore increasing the accessibility to private companies and the general population eventually. Elon Musk's long-term goal is to colonize Mars. In 2015, Musk announced that SpaceX was developing a constellation of 4,000 satellites that would provide the whole globe with internet access. The initial operation could begin as early as 2020.
SpaceX is working on projects that could change the future of humanity. Interplanetary space travel and complete global connectivity are 2 massive efforts that Elon Musk and his company are working on. For the past 200,000 years, Earth has been the home to humans, but with Elon Musk's company SpaceX, that could all change for a new era of existence.